Your focus in July shifts to pleasure and enjoyment, dear Virgo. Although you normally focus on work and perfecting projects, you'll have a chance to let your hair down. That's not to say everything is about fun and play though. No, you'll also be taking a critical look at your relationships with others mid-month. You'll have to stave off feelings of guilt by getting to the root of the problem. As luck would have it, the odds are in your favor when it comes to the support of authority figures. This is especially true around the 20th. Of course, the upcoming changes could make you a bit apprehensive. But you're better off throwing a little caution to the wind this month. If you try to get out of the house, July will reward you with prosperous new connections. Disruptive shakeups come to light in your 5th house of love, romance, and creativity on the 5th. Under the final full moon lunar eclipse of the Capricorn-Cancer axis, you're finally completing a cycle that started in January of 2019. That could mean finishing up a creative venture or delivering a breakup message that was a long time coming. You won't let anything get you down right now though. Do watch out for the ghosts of relationships past, exes and past flames. These won't be much of a distraction since you're reaching for something new and more exciting. In all areas of life, but especially in bed, you're more enthusiastic and passionate than usual. Don't overdo it, Virgo. With so much attention on pleasure, work may take a seat on the back burner. Exercise some self-restraint and just a touch of your diligent planning to keep from ripping your hair out later. Saturn's retrograde in Capricorn will be directing your focus. Instead of fretting over your career, you'll be much more attentive to matters of love. At least for the next few months, you'll be doing some hard thinking about how you integrate self-expression. At this time, you are testing the self-imposed limitations and internalized fears you've become aware of over the past year. If you're looking for an opportunity to vanquish these restrictions for good, run a warm bath on the 20th and imagine the ocean carrying the weight away. You'll find you can then channel your restlessness into productive contact with others, in both a professional and social sense. From the 11th through September, it pays to explore your relationship with sex, death, and other taboo topics. This is thanks to the influence of a wounded healer Chiron stationing retrograde in your 8th house. It's time to heal any long-standing identity wounds. This is easier said than done, unfortunately. On a psychological level, fear of death could haunt you in July. Do your best to avoid stressful activities and turn your attention to your spiritual practice. There's a bit of danger as the double Martian energy here could create a power vacuum and obsessive behavior. That doesn't necessarily mean this is coming from you, although it could be. Keep your wits about you and give yourself the freedom you need to adjust your image. Contradicting your lack of work focus this July, your finances are blossoming without your undivided attention. You can thank Venus, who is transiting your 10th house of career and public achievement. Despite her beneficial presence, you can expect misunderstandings and communication breakdowns at work through the beginning of the month. This is nothing serious though, and you should be feeling much more clear-headed by the time your ruler Mercury stations direct on the 12th. In fact, from the 12th through the 20th, others are extremely supportive of you. Matters involving teaching, writing, lecturing, and marketing are auspicious at this time. Even if your job description didn't mention these things, you welcome a change in routine and praise from higher-ups. However, all this attention could leave you feeling guilty. About what? With Chiron, Ceres, and Saturn in retrograde, you'll have to find that answer internally. Regardless of your past, you are worthy of pursuing a life that fulfills you on all levels, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, and sexually. On the 20th, your goal is social security and making connections with others. The new moon in your 11th house is the perfect time to get out of the house and experience the group. The best thing you can do right now is enjoying the company. You're likely to be invited to a large gathering or group activity which will act as the pivot into August. Closing out July on the 22nd, the Sun enters Leo in your 12th house. This marks a time of retreat and regeneration as your energy is centered on your most private affairs. Before July ends, ask yourself if you have any attachments that are dragging you down. Reflect on how to release these and enjoy some well-earned rest. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.